Bournemouth.
Why don't they just wait until...
Where does it draw?
Is it drawn now?
Yeah, it's Forest, it's Bournemouth or Man City.
So that again, sorry, Ben.
Forest, it's Bournemouth or Man City, and then Palace.
Be happy with that if you
Say so.
do that.
Have you seen your stat about Rashford not scoring 2 goals in 1 game since 2017?
Two in Heckingbottom. I mean, what else scored there? In the Street Cup game.
So the BBC got it wrong.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, he got 2 against Bath.
Default stereo. Yeah. We all pay for that. We pay for that.
I did read that. Yeah, and the one thing to do is just say because just say to people, whatever you do, just don't swim. Because what you do is all
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
You know, a professional job today, your assessment of performance.
Good afternoon. We played a serious match. Of course, we were conceding a lot of goals in every competition we are facing, and the objective we have is try to reduce conceding goals or chances to the opponent. And today, I think the best work we did started playing serious, not conceding a lot of them, at times progressively to feel comfortable and to feel dominated the match like we did, control of the game with our positioning, more or less stopping them, more or less trying to control the game with the ball. The first half was equal match, more or less, but we didn't consider chances. We were more in their box. We created the corners, but not clear chances. And the second half, we pushed it a little more, but we started it quiet the first minute. But we recovered again our positioning, and we scored the first goal. And after it was more difficult for them, and we started feeling comfortable and dominating more and scoring 2 goals. I think we played 90 minutes, really being so responsible in our work, and then as well using our qualities individually on the field.
First couple of goals, Marcus Rashford, what will that do for his confidence and how happy he is with him?
Firstly, his commitment to work, to adapt quick is very important, and he is doing it. And then to feel comfortable playing in his best level, still work, still weeks to get it. But today he did one step forward, feeling comfortable, getting confident, scoring goals, and he was progressively getting better. But today, one step forward more in his adaptation and helping us. Of course, this is the moment for the team, for the players, for the supporters. This year, we are now starting April, being motivated, excited, and a lot of objective to face in different competition. And of course, FA Cup is very important. How we are facing this competition, getting now the semi-final. Of course, how the importance is for the supporters. And now is happy, but keep calm and prepare the match on Wednesday, Brighton in Premier League.
For Marcus, because he's not scored, then people say, well, he's not scored, he's still not playing well. Is it about more than goals for you, or how much will that lift him as an individual?
But he's playing in the idea, in the plan we did with him. He played more as a winger, left side. He played in some moments as a striker, and today we decided to play in the starting 11 as a striker to try to get of him his qualities, his power, exploiting and feeling confidence. The first half, not completely, but the second half, scoring goals, of course. He's feeling better. But the process we have with him is more or less not changing. And still work to do, still adaptation to get together, the team, the teammates and himself. But today I think is one step forward, like I told you, because he was coming here in the last 2 months not trying consistency, and he was not feeling in his best fit the first matches he played with us. And today I think after progressively playing more and with the national team where he played 2 matches, I think helped him to feel better. And today, the confirmation in his progression with us, I think is good.
You talk about process. At what point do you think we won't sign him for next season?
Sí, ¿a qué punto tú verías que llegue el momento de plantearse si los continuamos teniendo para la próxima temporada?
Nah, not yet. The most important now is we have the challenge now, today, this afternoon to recover, tomorrow to prepare the match Wednesday against Brighton, and still a lot of matches to play. And it's not the same if we are next year Champions League, if we are next year in Europa League, if we are next year in Conference League, if we are next year in not Europe, if we are winning or not the trophy. It's completely different. And the decision about each individual player now is try to get the best of them, of course, a bit of the best of us, and we can't speak about, we can't waste time speaking about it.
You spoke about the prospect of winning the trophy. This club's been waiting a long time to win a major trophy. How much would you like to be the man to end that wait?
But firstly, I am very proud of how the owners and the club is responding. Because when we arrived here, we were speaking about how much we wanted to work together, increasing and being more demanding than they were in that moment. To play in Europe, the first step we did, to play being contender for a trophy this year. Well, last year we did in Conference League. We played until the semi-final. But this year we are, again, recovering to be contender in this competition, playing a semi-final. Hopefully we can break everything we did last year, because we didn't do more than the semi-final in Conference League. And as well, we are increasing our level, our demands. We are joining some players, maybe 2, 3, 4 years ago was impossible to be playing with Aston Villa. It's because we are more or less trustful our project. We can as well attract some players to play because we are as well involving in the Premier League in the top 8, more or less. We are involving as well in Europe, playing conference last year, this year Champions League, and even we are going to play quarter final in Champions League. I think progressively the ambition showed us the owners as well is on the field. And of course, I am very, very responsible and as well very demanding myself to try to do all my best.
And how important is a trophy to that process? I suppose we've just seen with Newcastle what's done for their team this season.
Sharing everything. If you are getting a trophy, but you are, for example, not playing next year in the same level we are, of course, we are getting a trophy in FA Cup. Is a trophy means you are next year in Europa League. Of course, this is we can take 2 objectives through FA Cup, to get a trophy and to play in Europe. Of course, in case like that is fantastic. But firstly, to be consistent in Premier League, because Premier League, the position in the top 8, top 7, top 6, top 5, top 4 is Europe. And this is the really objective we have. But being like we are now in FA Cup, we have to enjoy with the supporters, because this competition means a lot for the supporters, and to play in Wembley, sharing there the moment we will do against Crystal Palace in semi-finals will be fantastic. And of course, for the supporters, they are the heart, really heart of the club, of the Aston Villa for always. I think it's very important to try to get our responsibility as better as possible as well, to give them moment like that.
Unai, when you got to the semi-finals last year in the Conference League, there were injuries, especially for the second leg. Maybe you weren't able to give your best. Do you feel more comfortable now with the strength of the squad, your ability to compete in all these different competitions?
Definitely, because 2 years ago we were really finishing the season strong and fresh in our mind. And we got Europe, and we got the 5th position in that, no, 6th position in that moment, or 7, I don't remember now. And last year we finished tired, not fresh, injured players, and we achieved the objective, but we achieved it because we were consistent in 38 matches. And this year, the only way we have is to finish as better as possible, being fresh, being ambitious and demanding to play until the last minute in the competition we are. Recovering some players well, I think. Of course, always we are in risk to get some more injured players, but now we are recovering every player, more or less. Today, I think was important as well, the second half, when we had players to suit, to continue working in the same plan we had. Really, today, I was watching the bench and we had players to do it. Of course, we are going to play on Wednesday, very demanding in Brighton. We are going to play Nottingham Forest on Saturday in Premier League. Those matches very important, and we will need players. Maybe the players they started today in the Saturday, or maybe players in the bench. But to have players 90 minutes to be or to keep our structure as strong as possible and physically as strong as possible is very important. It's very important. And then Champions League, of course, against PSG. We are in the key moment this season. We struggled a lot this season. In some moment, we weren't enough players to compete in the level we are. And now is the moment, of course, for the players, for the club, for myself. And even I have the responsibility to try to do my best, practicing, my best preparing matches, my best trying to motivate the player in the right direction.
Last one, John.
Just a quick word on Crystal Palace United, your semi-final opponent. Obviously, they've been in the last 3 games. How do you feel about it?
They are performing very well. They are really performing fantastic this year. Last year, we played against them, and we know how difficult every match facing them. Last year, this year, the same coach, the same player more or less. Of course, it's a really huge challenge to face them in semi-final and to try to do better than we did against them. Thank you so much.
All the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Obviously, particularly the first half, what your team competed really well. I mean, how do you review the game, the players' performance, and the occasion?
Yeah, I felt that 5-minute spell took the game away from us. Bang, bang, and the game's gone. Until then, yeah, pleased. I felt we had the best chance until then. We knew that we'd have to be really good without the ball and try and limit where we let Villa play, and I felt we did that. Yeah, so you can't hide your disappointment. I can't sit here and say I'm not disappointed because of the occasion and the prize, and the players will feel the same. But I'm proud of everyone connected with the club today. The full house here, the fact we're at the FA Cup quarter-final for the first time in so long, it's down to the players and the effort for this season. I'm upset the players who couldn't be involved today, obviously for different reasons, but we quickly have to shake that off now and get ready for Wednesday.
Does it, in a way, kind of strengthen the bond between the team and supporters? It's been obviously a long time since the club.
Yeah, listen, I hope so. I think I said when I came in early on this season, there was certainly negativity around the place for different reasons. And one of the things we wanted was get that connection back with the players and the fans. Now, 2 things all the fans want to see is the players giving everything and really committed, and they've certainly got that. What a fantastic group of players in that respect. They're fantastic to work with. And then the results and a style of play which the fans can connect to. And they've had that as well, particularly at home. Results have been good. And then flip that the other way, then you get the support, and we want support from the players to help us get over the line in games as well. So, yeah, we've certainly whets the appetite. I'd love to see Deepdale like that more often, because then it shows you've been getting results.
Is there a feeling from the players that were unable to play today? Obviously, a bit gutted.
Yeah, there will be. I spoke to them all individually yesterday, and I still wanted them to feel a part of it. They're all in there in the dressing room, and as they deserve to be. It's all for different reasons, whether it's injury, suspension, being ineligible. But they've all played the part in us getting here, which is great. And, like I said, they're all going to have to play the part in the last 8 games now. So, yeah, it's certainly a group ethic, and you know that we've been saying that all along. And it would have been a tough game with everyone available today. We're under no illusions there. And it's not an excuse, because you still feel the same way, whether you get beat, whichever team you're putting out, you still feel disappointed.
A real nice moment to get the 3 young lads on at the end.
That's it. There's disappointment for others, whether it's Freddie being out now, obviously played a huge part in his getting here, and then he's missed a big game in the rest of the season. Then it's an opportunity for Di. The 4 boys on the bench who are all looking to make the debut. Theo Carroll gets on, and it's a day he'll never forget either. So, yeah, they're not the positives that we wanted to be taking from today, that's a fact. But, yeah, it'd be a good day for Theo and for Di going forward. Now we get a good look at him.
He'll be out for the rest of the season.
He'll be out for the season now, yeah. All good? Yeah, we knew. I thought, like I said, it's funny. We limited the spaces that we gave Villa to play in the first half. You could see that dangerous balls in the box, which we defended, but most of the efforts were from distance. Second half, we played the game. We wanted to play the game in the half more. What have we got to lose? But with that, then comes the space behind, and you can see how quick they broke quickly down the left. And like I say, within a couple of passes, it's in the back of your net. But that's the difference. It's cat and mouse. So yeah, you always know when you open up or when you are trying to be dangerous at the other end that a player like Marcus and how he plays a game and the quality that Villa possess, that's probably the areas that they're looking to exploit. Yep. Cheers, guys.
Thank you, both.